Well, bon appetit, little fellow. Hello, guys. Welcome to Frolics and Finds. My name is Marby. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. On your way out, I'm trying to chase another milestone of 120 subscribers and 20,000 views. So our video for today is coming from a garden. Well, I share with you two Musa Basjoo bananas. I have been wanting bananas all my life since I got here in the USA 18 years ago. Our native Filipino cuisine is actually best when cooked with bananas. Banana leaves, I mean, not as an ingredient, but as part of the cooking process. And I never really thought that bananas can thrive in the Midwest, here specifically in Illinois. But I've noticed that my neighbors do have bananas in them, in their yard, and I also noticed that their bananas comes back every year. So I did my research and I got this Musa Basjoo from Lowe's last spring. It came in a 6-inch pot and about a foot tall. So as I have mentioned, this type of banana is cold hardy and it thrives up to a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. So this is very good here in Midwest because although we do have winters and at times our winters are really harsh, but it's just, very occasional. It's not every winter. So generally our winter is mild. So when you plant Musa Basjoo, you want to plant this in a sunny location because bananas are sun-loving perennials and they do love the sun, and they have this big, large leaves that really needs to soak up all the sunlight, and all you really need to do is to dig a hole that is as deep as the pot. I did added Epsom salt to kind of amend the soil when I plant them. And as long as the location has at least 6 hours of daylight, sunshine, these bananas will do great. And this is perfect in this location. You do need to plant your bananas closest to your drip line if you have a drip line as much as possible, because bananas love moisture. At least at the very early stage of the planting, you make sure that this bananas gets a lot of water because it does love moisture. Now, bananas are tubers or runners, so you will see new plants coming off the base of the bananas, not anywhere on the trunk or not anywhere on where the let's say shoots coming from or the new leaves of the bananas are coming from. So let's talk about maintenance and upkeep. There's really not a lot to do, except for the fact that you might want to get rid of the brown banana leaves that are, wilting underneath at the bottom part of the bananas. And as fertilizers wise, I'm still really looking at this specimen because this is the first time that I have it. The only thing that I did was to amend the soil when I planted it by adding Epsom salt, and I really didn't do anything. So it is September and I don't want to put any more fertilizer because this is perennial and a cold hardy, so I assume that the growth also is slowing down and there's no reason to put fertilizers on it. So friends, if you're liking this content, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Now let us continue. I have seen some here in YouTube that they are wrapping like insulation or insulating materials around the trunk of the bananas. I don't really understand that very well because once banana matures, it stops growing and it stops producing leaves, as well as if it has given off fruit or given off shoots already, it would stop. I mean, it's just done, and all you really need to do is to cut it from the bottom because they just stop right there. So if you cut the trunk at the bottom of it, it will give the new shoots their chance to grow, produce, and shine. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna really observe how this banana behaves and thrives in my location, and I'm gonna be giving an update for that. Bananas actually have several uses. As ornamental plants, they look good as hedges. They look good as like just a specimen plant to make your garden have the tropical vibes. They do provide privacy. Like right here, it does provide our little bistro where we have our coffee and have our meals there. It provides some privacy even with just these two bananas. For cooking purposes, especially for authentic Filipino cuisine, we use bananas a lot, not as an ingredient, but as a part of the cooking technique. Bananas do impart a lot of flavor. I can even describe how the flavor is in our Filipino cooking, whether it is cooking for meat or cooking our dessert or anything else. It does impart that really beautiful flavor as we cook. So we use the banana leaves. As far as I'm concerned, I'm very more interested not in the fruit, not in the blossoms, but on the banana leaves. So we use this as a sort of a substitute of the parchment paper or the foil. So this is the very thing that we use to line our pots, to line our pans, to wrap the meat, wrap the fish as we cook. That is how we do it. So we don't generally use foil or wax paper or cling wrap, something like that. So in that sense, it is a very sustainable way of doing things. So that's why I'm very happy to have bananas right off my kitchen. There are other uses of bananas. The leaves you can use to line your table as your tablecloth. The trunk of the bananas has a very antimicrobial effect to scrapes and wounds. So all you need to do is peel it off, shave it, and put it in your cuts and wounds. Of course, here in the US, we don't do that anymore because we do have Neosporin. But just in case, you have banana trees in your yard and you need some homeopathic medication, there you go. And there are so many other uses that probably will not apply to the audience here in YouTube, because those are for survival tricks. If you're ever in a tropical forest and you want to survive and you see a lot of bananas, then you're in for a good surviving time. So if you're interested in that kind of video, let me know. I will let you all know what are the other uses for bananas, because there's a lot of uses for banana trees, mostly for primitive and survival purposes. And as for me, the uses of the bananas that would serve me are really the banana leaves. I've been wanting to cook really authentic Filipino dishes, and I wanted to sort of give a tropical vibe to some of my parties, and these bananas would come in really, really handy. So friends, again, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and make sure to click on that notification bell. As well as, if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it a lot. And if you are wanting to see more of my videos regarding my garden, there is a playlist here that I'm going to link. It is called Everything Garden. So everything that I talk about the garden is on this list. And also, I am linking the playlist Binge Me if you want to watch all of my videos or most of my videos that I included in the Binge Me playlist. Thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate you very much. If you do have banana plants in your garden, please comment yes down below. Thank you guys. I will see you again next time. Bye.